Good afternoon. Here's a piece in Gematria where A and N, B and O, C and P, all these letters here that you see are in the same category. 1, 2, 3, all the way to 7, GT7 equals to 27 plus 7 equals 34. This is we'll return to number 7. Now we're going to take 6, 7, and 8, which equals to 21 the cube, and we're going to see that 6, 7, and 8 starting here equals altered current, DC, electric company. It will become 8, 7, and 4. The revert of 8, 7, and 4 is 6, 7, and 1. So we have 2, 3, and 4, which equals to the total of 57, the cycle of the moon. Then we have 2, 3, and 4. We'll have 6, 7, and 8, which will give us 81 Venus. So we'll get the moon, the Venus here and the moon here. Why? Because 17 and 19 is 36 and 21 is 57. This is 2, 3, and 4. They revert to the queen's world, where the queen makes all the moves, so the moon makes all the moves. 6, 7, and 8 create 10, 10, 10. And in 6, 7, and 8, 6 and 7 will create 4. So there's a 4 in that 10. 4 and 1 come together. That is the sun and the DNA of the IT system. That's what it says in numbers. 27, 25 is 52 Earth, 56 is the sun. And this is also equivalent to 12 moons. When you take 56 and you multiply it by 6, it becomes 336, or 12 moons. Man in the moon, 7 and 8 is the two-way gateway. This one over here. It also becomes 676, which is the highest number, 13, 19, artificial intelligence, 42, equivalent to the 9 lives of the cat, and 9, equaling to 51 Mars. Now, when we bring it down to the addition of 1 and these numbers, this is Pythagorean numbers. I can go 1 and 5 equals to 6 over here. This is 1, this is 5, this is 1, 1, 5, 1. 14th letter, 1 and 4 is 5, plus 1 is over here. Second letter, 15th letter, 1 and 5 is 6. 18th letter, 1 and 8 is 9. E is 5, 5, 9, 5. That is the EIEO cycle of the moon. 7, 1, 4, 7, 1, 4. Then over here, when you get to 7, 8, and 9, it reverts back to its original number, 7, 8, and 9, the day of man, GH and I. Then it goes back 1, 2, 3, 4. And what's ironic about this is that this scale over here goes all the way down to 9. Then it goes to 18. Then it goes 19 and 20. Then it goes over to 9. And then it goes to 13. Well, when I show you my numbers over here, I go all the way down to 9. And then I go to 4 the same way. We go the same kind of cycle. Numerological cycle. Remember I was speaking to 156, 2 times 78, because nothing is prime. If you have red, and you have yellow, and you have blue, you have an item of creation. They didn't exist just like that. It took something to create these to be prime. And when you mix red and yellow, you don't get much. When you mix blue and red, you do get a purple sky. What are the elements that create these colors? It wasn't one element that created these colors. It was multiple elements. 8, 2, 10, 7, 3, 10, 6, 4, 10. 6 and 2 and 8 and 4 is 12. And this number over here is 8 and 12. 2 times 6 is 8. 2 plus 6 is 8. 2 times 6 is your 12. This becomes 38. Creation of the H, the church. So when we have these numbers over here, we drag them over here. We have 151, number 1, A and N represents Jesus. 262 represents the day, broken up to 16 hours and 8 hours, starting at 2200 hours at night to 6 a.m. in the morning. This is 373, the cube. This is Pluto. This is time. This is 616, the half-life. This is the gateway. This one over here is the day of man. What number is it in? It's an H. It's the split day of man. When we come into this over here, this number, okay, and this number is the first number, and this number is the second number, okay? The reality of this number is, let me try and show you a little bit closer here. Let's say we get to this number here, 25. This 25 is not only 25. It's 2 times 5, 2 plus 5 is 17. This will equal to the cat. Where does the cat come? Inside man of artificial intelligence. S19, F6 equals to the 25, 2 times 5, 2 plus 5 equals 17, the letter Q. And the queen is now represented inside of here. I use both of them. It doesn't exist alone. This one is 21. 2 times 1, 2 plus 1 equals 26. Now you bring Venus inside here with Saturn. Here's your artificial intelligence. Let's call it CP Rail if you'd like. This is 0, 3, and 16, be 63, be 79. 79 is creation of artificial intelligence. 1 times 9, 1 plus 9 is 19 again, equals to 38. 3 by 8 is 24, and again it equals to the same number. 24 and 11 is 35. Electric company, Earth, 3, and the 5th letter. Earth has two things about electric company. E is the 5th letter, and Earth is the 3rd one, 3 and 5. I'm not quite sure where else we should go with this. We're going to leave that one alone. I wanted to back up a couple of pages. I'm going to see where I am backing up a couple of pages. No, we're going to leave it at that. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. All these kinds of boards that these people make say a lot more than we think. The only thing this board is A, B, C, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, A, B, and it just keeps going. And we can do it this way also. You do it both ways. You overlay them on top of each other. You find the happy center, and you take the words out from the center. Or you take one, and you take letters, let's say 1, 4, 7. And then you go 1 again. So you have Y, Q, I, Q, A, I, Q. Artificial intelligence created and divided. The Y is a division. That's your safe crackers key, number 52, the division of Earth, Raphael 72, 86 in a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching.